Hello, it's Miriam from Blind Forest Tarot here at Blind Forest Books in Sackville, New Brunswick. And today I'm doing a reading on the new moon solar eclipse happening in Sagittarius on December 14th. So, a new moon is a time of release in favor of new beginnings. And when it's a solar eclipse, that adds a sort of like extra emphasized revolutionary energy that extends over the next 6 months or so. So, where this is happening with like pure Sagittarius energy, you are about to receive a huge release that allows you to feel free and like you are actually applying all these philosophies and learnings you've been gathering in such a way that allows you to really move forward in a huge way. So, for this reading, I'm using crystal reading cards, the Mother Peace Tarot, Magical Unicorns, and Black Moon Astrology cards. So let's get right into it with the shadow cards. So we start with number 35, 11th house, friends. So the 11th house is ruled by Aquarius energy, and number 35 is an 8 numerologically. So you've been really working hard on making friends with life, on finding that innovative mindset that you need to feel hopeful, like your aspirations are coming through, and that allow you to stay connected with the people who support you in the work you're trying to do. So I love that this one showed up because, yeah, we're basically in this weird midpoint where we're waiting for this revolution to come. Whoa. And so that energy is coming up. But if you watched my Sun in Sagittarius video, which I'll link below, Sagittarius season was supposed to be the last sort of in-between moment where it felt like things weren't quite happening yet. But yeah, that is coming through. So, so let go of stress. Thanks, cards. But know that if you've been doing a lot of worrying, this isn't the time to worry. Everything is weird for sure, but that's just because it's all just getting stirred up. So the garbage can sort of rise to the top and be sifted off. But yeah, this is all an important process that is moving things towards where we want them to be. So what this period that we've come through is teaching us is divine temple, source. It's teaching us what the fabric of our being looks like, and also shows us that we're in a space of being able to sort of change the pattern, start weaving in new things that help us feel just, yeah, more connected with ourselves and our reality. Whoa. And so the final shadow card is the Shaman of Wands, the King of Wands, oriented towards the future. So you're coming up on a time where you're going to be applying all those learnings, all those philosophies in a much bigger way. So you can know that whether it feels like you're doing much right now or not, people are watching and are being inspired by you. And you're coming up on a time where you'll be sharing your voice, sharing your story, sharing how you did it on whatever level we're talking about, in a way that makes you feel kind of like more like a leader. And like, yeah, you are in control of your energy and you do know what you want to be doing with your life. Yay. That's been a big theme of people's readings, like coming to get readings from me, is they're like, what is my purpose? What do I want to be doing with my life? And I'm always like, look at what you love to do. Like, I've built this whole life around drawing, around looking at pictures, around loving books. So it's like we're coming up on a time in society where the sky will kind of be the limit, where it comes to actually leaning into what your true passion is, not feeling like you're just doing, baloney. So with that being said, believe in yourself. Our main oracle cards begin with such a positive message. See yourself doing well and you will. Sometimes these decks can be so cheesy that it's like, okay, but there's some real power in not only believing in yourself, but also forgiveness is our second oracle card that came out with that one from Magical Unicorns. So basically, Sagittarius season, this new moon in Sagittarius specifically, asks you to fully forgive, let go of anger and blame so that you can expand your wings and fly towards this sort of like hopeful rainbow energy. Oh, it has a baby unicorn too. Yay. So this is just the sort of like point on the roller coaster where you're clicking up to the top, and you'll soon have much better perspective on, yeah, what really is changing right now. And so our next main oracle card is Sagittarius. I see. So talk about having vision. Talk about being in major Sagittarius energy right now. But yeah, you're just like cracking your back right now for a huge push forward. Yeah, beginning with this new moon in Sagittarius on December 14th. Exciting. And so our final main oracle card is Lapis Lazuli, past life. So when I turned this over, I didn't get an actual like way back into the past life vibe from this. I got more the vibe of like the previous chapter and how you've learned so much from that you're really ready to close the cover on that one and almost start like an entirely new book in your reality. So yeah, you've been listening to your intuition. You are being guided to change your patterns and you are putting in that work, no matter how hard it may seem at this time. But yeah, you are paving the way for a whole new life for yourself. And you can feel really excited for the possibilities that are about to open up. Not yet. So if it feels like nothing has changed yet, that's okay. The changes are coming. And whatever anxiety or apprehension you're feeling is just the shift kind of starting to happen. Whoa. So, what will be the main theme of this new moon in Sagittarius? And we start with two cards came out for this one too. The Five of Wands. So yeah, you really are still tussling with some past angry energy. That's where that forgiveness energy will really come in. It's time to both keep fighting, but also realize what type of fighting you want to be doing. So it's a time where you're really looking at what defines you, how you want to be approaching the remaining conflicts in your life, but also listening to the fact that ongoing conflicts are keeping you from being able to focus on your work. So we have the Eight of Pentacles reversed here. So yeah, the theme of this moon will be looking at what you haven't been doing and what routines and structures will help you slip back into, the proper routines that allow you to get what needs doing done. Because there's probably some stuff that feels really pressing at this point that you really need to do that you just haven't yet because you've been so overwhelmed by everything else that's going on around you. But yeah, the main challenge of this new moon will be the Nine of Wands oriented to the past. Remember the boundaries that you've set before. Remember how well those served you. And remember how, even if it feels like you've fallen off the horse at this point, remember even just a few weeks ago when you were really feeling on top of things, what did that look like? Because yeah, those were the tools you gathered and you still have them. And this new moon's energy will challenge you to bring those back into play so you can continue healing and making the shifts that allow all of this self-belief to come back forward and allow you to expand. Yeah, something really interesting that's going to allow you to feel like you're flourishing. Because, yeah, what area of your personal freedom is being revolutionized by this new moon lunar eclipse in Sagittarius? Solar eclipse, rather. And it's the Sun of Cups, the Knight of Cups. So whatever you love to do, quite literally, whatever your like longest held dream is, that's about to come through in a huge way. This new moon is all about your creative spirit bubbling up to the surface in a way that makes life just feel that much more lovely and amazing. Yeah, you're ready to kind of make yourself vulnerable with like sharing your song. He's playing a little flute. So whether your song means actually like your drawings, your writing, something that uses your creative energy to create something else that makes the world feel like a better place for you and as such for others, that is what's going to be coming through with this new moon in Sagittarius. Beautiful. The Knight of Cups is also the romantic lover. So this moon could actually represent quite a freeing connection with another person that allows you to feel like, you know, you're not riding into the sunset alone. Yay! But love is alive under this new moon in Sagittarius. And over the next 6 months, so many more opportunities will be opening up for you to love your life. Beautiful. And so what's our best advice for this new moon in Sagittarius? And the first one is the Eight of Wands reversed. So again, that theme of maybe things feeling like they're not changing quickly enough. Your best advice is just to dig your heels in. Keep doing what you're doing because you are on track, even if it doesn't feel like the breakthroughs you've been waiting for are happening yet. Because our second advice card that came out with that one is the Star. So real emphasis on Aquarius energy in this reading. All eyes on Saturn and Jupiter moving into Aquarius. I'll link the Saturn-Jupiter conjunction video below, as well as the Sun in Sagittarius one. But the Star is the Aquarius card. It's the card of hope. It's the card of seeing the light in the darkness, of feeling healed and cleansed by all the work you've been doing to lift yourself out of the past. Because, yeah, what has crumbled in your life was meant to go. And you're just in a really cool place of picking up the pieces, of setting important boundaries against conflict so that the areas that feel like they have gone to the wayside can take precedence again. And you'll feel so good about it. So you're ready to really immerse yourself in your own healing. You're ready to immerse yourself in the process. And yeah, you're ready to move towards what makes you feel truly good. I found it interesting that we had two people sitting cross-legged nakedly. So it's so much more naked yoga coming up now. But you're really ready to be able to sit and feel empowered in your vulnerability almost. You're about to be sharing yourself in a much brighter way because you're not afraid anymore of what someone else might say. You are stepping into who you understand yourself to be. And that is really going to lead the way into this cool future that's rushing at us. We can all feel it. Wow. So the higher self cards, what's our message of hope moving forward through this new moon solar eclipse in Sagittarius? And the first card is number 46, Grand Trine. Blessings. So this new moon solar eclipse in Sagittarius is going to open up a whole new level of flow in your life. It's going to allow things to stack up to feel like things really are becoming complete, really are becoming solid. And yeah, you're just being set up for much increased happiness. Yay. Thank you, stars. So talk about your feelings. That's really going to be key, especially with the 11th house, friends, that past life card. It's really time to talk about what you've come through, what you've been through. This could be people starting to share their stories of like the pandemic and stuff, but one way or another, start talking about what you've been doing. Start talking about how you did it because people need to hear that. And it will also help you to be sharing stories with people, whatever way you can, to just feel more like both more unique, but also more like normal, to realize that a lot of people are going through the same things right now, just in different ways. So keep connecting with your friends, keep connecting with your support people. But yeah, our next higher self card is Clear Quartz, Purification. So this new moon in Sagittarius, Sagittarius is a fire sign. So this moon is coming in to burn away everything that's been keeping you from feeling still quite gunky, like your aura is clogged with horrible stuff. But this is a major release point for you, letting go of past pains, letting go of past conflicts. And again, stepping into love and hope in bigger ways than ever before. And that's saying a lot. And so our final higher self card is the Knight of Wands. So interesting that we had the 5 and the Knight of Wands. These are like the angriest cards in the deck probably. But yeah, you are ready to transmute your anger and your frustration into pure passion. You are ready to really dance with life. You're ready to go for it with something in a huge way. Actually, the Son of Wands is Sagittarius energy as well. So you're ready to take off the mute button on what you are wanting to be like bringing forward. And yeah, there's a huge important fire being lit under the cauldron of your passion. And yeah, once it starts boiling, there's going to be no stopping you. So your life is about to take on a whole different flavor, but it's one that you will enjoy. I love that this particular Knight of Wands, he's surrounded by a family, like a bunch of like happy people. And so this new moon in Sagittarius, even though we're still very much in Corona times, so many places are in lockdown, this is going to open up whole new avenues for communication and connection and stuff like that. So even though we're all separated physically, yeah, major ripples are happening in terms of finding new ways to be together and support each other as a community. Oh. So there was just the one major in this reading, the star. So hope is on your side. Stay hopeful. Keep following that light in the darkness. Yeah, the King of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Cups. So yeah, you are really ready to step into your role in society, whatever that means. But yeah, you're getting all steamed up and you are ready to lead based on, yeah, how you've made it this far in general. But that's interesting because like I've been doing all this yoga to get through the pandemic and stuff, but people have been asking me to make a course around that. So it really is coming up on a time where you'll be teaching other people just, yeah, from how you learned to get through. So we have 5 wands in this reading, including the 5 of wands. So this is a time where your main focus is looking at why you've been so angry and what you can do about it. And yeah, they all add up to 22, which is a 4 numerologically. So balance is being found. You are building the structures that will help you find the peace you need. And you can know that, again, your manifestations are being woven together by the universe, whether you've seen a return on that energetic investment yet or not. You're about to see it. Yay! There are no swords cards, so really do let go of stress. It sounds so simplified, but keep doing the things that allow you to stay centered and calm, because those are actually what are going to carry you really far. Over the next 6 months or so, you'll find new opportunities being opened up to tap into those in different ways. And the gap numbers in the reading add up to 16, which is a 7 numerologically. So yeah, the big tower moment is yet to come, but that's going to really leave you with a clear picture of what you're bringing forward and what's being left behind. It's really going to help you tap into your actual will and the energy you need to persevere as we approach the age of Aquarius. So that's it for now. Remember to subscribe, like the video, leave a comment if the reading resonates, share it on your social media channels if you feel so inclined. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, you can check out my Etsy shop. The link will be below. You can also follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Those will also be linked below. And yeah, until next time, keep your hearts open, keep your eyes on the skies, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.